is Martin from Secrets, the channel for learning about trading and investing. Welcome to Markets Tomorrow, the daily stock market analysis show where we look at what happened in the market during the day and see what we can learn from it, and then how we can plan for a better trade for the next day. So today was a holiday, and the last trading day before yesterday, the markets is at a breakout zone, and but it finally formed a very volatile indecisive. This is what we saw. Let's get to the charts and see what exactly. There's the daily charts of the Nifty that you see. The candle that you see here, we've got a very wide wick. Right, the body is very small. Where it is indecisive, it looks more like a doji. Doji is indecisiveness. This market is indecisiveness means that the bulls and the bears are fighting strong, and the participants are confused a little bit on whether to buy or sell. Right, so that's a fight that is indicated, and finally it has managed to close above. Means the bulls have an upper hand, but that's what Nifty is indicating. Let's look at what Banknifty says. It's a similar pattern. It has moved down. Bulls have pulled it up. Right, wick size indicates the strength of the bulls down there. Right, so that's exactly what happened. At the same time, the candle that is formed looks more not like a hammer, but more like a dragonfly. Right, a dragonfly candle could indicate a reversal, right? A reversal. It could be a reversal that could play out the following day, either on the upside or the downside, depending on whether price action happens above the high and the low of this candle, right? So the reversals could be any side, but there is indecisiveness is evident with the small. Whenever the size of the body is small, we can understand that bull fight and bull and bear fight is intense, right? And it managed to close with both bulls at a higher side, but that fight is going to continue the next day. The following candle is very crucial at this. Is what we can make out from the chart patterns, right? So overall, it was less than 0.5% of up move in the Banknifty, but 1% move for the Banknifty. So Banknifty was not doing much for the last 9 days. You can see that it has been moving around in this 500, 600, 700 points up and down since 9 days, and we can see that the close is happening almost above all of these 9 days candles, which means that finally this Banknifty has shown some indication of moving up, and it is inches away from the last all-time high that was created in back in September or something. That's this all-time high was created in last year, 2021 October. That is at 41,839. So it managed to move at 1779. That's hardly 50-60 points away from the all-time high, new all-time high. So that is very, very, very 840 is the new all-time high. Right? That was created recently, a few months back, probably. 41,840 was created in September, and a new all-time, it is inches away from that. Well, hardly a few points away from that. So that way, Banknifty has finally shown movement after several days of indications of breaking out, but still it has not done so. Just if you look at the weekly view, we can make out that it is almost there. Right, the breakout is happening, but it is not a green close yet. The week is still yet to close. But Nifty has already broken out, but the candle is yet to close. 2 or 3 days of trade is left. That's when you come to know whether you have another confirmation after the first breakout confirmation that is happening. Right? But it has to break the previous swing highs. More are there. 18,351 is there, and then 18, the all-time high, is there. So 18,351 is going to be a major resistance on the upside. Then 18,200, which is just managed to close yesterday, day for yesterday's trade, is also going to act as a support on the downside. Resistance after the 18,351 would be the all-time high, right? And there is some kind of rounding number of 18,500 also could present some resistance. It may take weeks, you never know how many weeks it may take or days it may take, but once the breakout is confirmed, taking out the previous swing high, it may mean that it will be much closer and faster. Similar to the downside, you would have that previous swing lows at 17,992, so 18,000 nearby is also going to be a good support. If that's clear, then you have a swing low and a gap which is at 17,840 kind of levels. That's also going to be a good support downside, right? So that's Banknifty. Nifty is inches away from the all-time high, so resistances is actually the new all-time high in 42,000, all that. Downside 41,680 would be a support, and then 41,500 would be a support, and then there is a gap support that's coming around at 208, 41,208 also. So very good support zone there. There was a bearish divergence which is negated now on the Banknifty, but Nifty is now having a you can say, yeah, even Nifty is it's all weekly, we talk about daily. So Nifty is having a bearish divergence on the daily charts, right, where the price is moving up and the momentum is coming down, but it's not confirmed. Only tomorrow it will be confirmed. But Banknifty, there is no divergence. It is comfortably taking the momentum RSI 60 support and then just beautifully staying there calm for the last 7 or 9 days actually, right? So that's levels. That's good numbers, yeah. There's a 0.5% of gain in Nifty and 1% gain. Intraday was very volatile. That's something not, right? Intraday was very volatile even when the VIX is being very low. Look at this. The VIX is at below 16 and it moves like VIX is as if the VIX is above 22. Look at this. The gap up, inverted V shape, then V shape. Right, so the double V-shaped moves. That's what happened. Right, that's a 1% loss, 1% gain. Same with Nifty also. Gap up, gap move down, then again reverse. Right, so 3-step moves are back at the low weeks, so it will be slow. It will not be as ferocious as it is in above 20. So that's the only difference. But otherwise, the weekly resistance still not confirmed. 100% confirmed to have broken out on the Banknifty. But Nifty has already done it. Now, is that a fake breakout or a real one? We'll come to know next week most likely. Levels we already spoken of. Actually, bands are clearly showing indication of upside move. We just enable the Bollinger Bands. You can see price band moving upside, price band moving upside. Clear bullishness. Momentum is bullish. We already seen that. On both the indices, momentum is bullish. And what else? Trend indicators, ADX is also bullish zones, both indices, but there is some falling strength of that trend in the case of Banknifty. It's a difference. India, which has cooled off slightly, it was flattish last day, but it's still maintained 15.58 and less than 16. If you just saw a short covering is bullish, saw long build up in the Banknifty, it's also bullish. Levels are interesting. 18,000, 19,000, that's the kind of bullishness that is there in the market, the option writers. But they expect the volatility in the range. Big moves are expected. That's why option put writing is at 18,000, 1,000 points away apart. Just a few more days for the expiry, weekly expiry. It's calling on this Thursday, 10th November. Right. So Banknifty is tight comparatively. 41,500 and 43,000 is quite far away, but 41,000 seems to be solid support for the highest number of puts on it. Right. This year also looks bullish, more bullish on the Banknifty. Put ratio is 1.11 in Banknifty and 0.84 is closer to bullishness also to 1. Right. Sectoral performance the other day, pharma sector has underperformed actually 1.5%. IT sector closed flat, other sectors are all performed 0.5% to 1.5%. FMCG, auto, metals, real estate and all that moved 0.5% to 1.5% up more. So that looks fine. All sectors are bullish except the IT and the pharma. Both have US influence. IT and pharma is not bad. It's in sideways too. Right? Auto sector is having some divergence on the momentum, so be cautious. Although it is breaking out in bullish. Heavyweights all major. Heavyweights are all moved up 0.5% to 1.3% of 1.7. Only Infid in performance 0.5% down moves happened. So all the major sectors are bullish ones actually in the short-term daily charts. except the Kodak and the Banknifty has fallen into the sideways. Kodak and the Infosys, the IT stock. Right? So two heavyweights which are remaining in the short-term momentum lag. Now the good news again here is that if I are buying, they are buying for the 8th consecutive day in the trade for yesterday also. For nearly 2,000 crores of buying is happening the cash. Profit booking has been happening from the DII side. So right, 44 crores of selling has happened. Profit booking. Crude oil is still consolidating, but it is due to go upside, and it has climbed above the 90 and maintained that the other day. Remember, we had a big upside move. It is halted, but still more are left. If you just look at the crude charts, it will be more clear. Let me just pull it out. But crude is again climbing is not that good for the market. But look at this, no? There is every chance that the code can move up to this 100 nearby zones, right? So as long as it maintains the current levels of below 90 or 90, that zones should be okay. But it spikes up again along with the rupee rising up, it should be a problem. Look at how the rupee is 81.57, it has fallen below the 83, 82 levels. It's a small pullback in the moment. It's in the bull zone, so rupee still at the lower levels. Dollar index 110 pull-off has happened, right? But not enough. 110.46 is not too far from the multi-decade high that the dollar index had created earlier. So this is the biggest worry. Gold has been consolidating. It has been falling down from major support and then now climbed back there and then consolidating there at support zones. So that's what formed is climbing sideways for the gold. It just seems to be red. Using it as a seems green. 100%. You never know. You'll have to check this how it is performing tonight and then tomorrow pre-market. You'll have to watch this. If big moves are happening there, then our markets will react accordingly, right? No major indices, PMI data or something is coming next week, but as no other major events are seen this week, except for the expiry that's falling on Thursday. Stock picks, Canada Bank is a long position, but the uptrend also a long, right? Just quickly why that is long. Canada Bank is a breakout, multi-year breakout, momentum is bullish, trend is bullish, and price action also seems to be breaking out of a cup and handle pattern. We have been talking about a lot. It's going slow, but it's breaking out from a rectangle pattern. It is going slow, but momentum is still bullish. There is a divergence. Divergence has met the target, and then now consolidating at this level, and then good RiskReward is left for the potential up move. Trend is bullish, momentum is bullish. That's two stock picks, Canada Bank and Airtel. Now for the next day. So number 4, so number 9th, Wednesday. Let's just summarize and see what is it, right? So last week we had last trading day, basically. It's daily analysis. So last trading day we had as first we had a sell on rise, people book into profit, the market shot up again, and then it got bottom when it dipped down. Right, that's what happened. So very volatile, but the breakout is very evident, and the magnitude is not moving and consolidating. That's why they managed to kind of break out and then exchanges away for the new all-time high. So price patterns are bullish. So there is a reversal threat also there, which never know what is a reversal. It's a breakout zone. That's some reason too. It's definitely bullish, but it's a breakout zone. Right? It's holding on the 18 case and tight. Momentum is rising. The trend is bullish. Price action is moving above the averages. VIX is pulled off substantially. Index institutions are buying since the last 8 days consecutively. PCR is bullish. All of this gives me no other reason other than go for moderate bullish view for the next day. Right? The market is gaining strength after showing some weakness, following the bounce up. Now it is again gaining the strength and hitting back at the resistance. You never know what happens. You have to keep close watching that. So be still in very weak levels, 82 nearby levels. Pictures code log is very good, but you have to be cautious anytime you can climb back. So automated into the levels to watch is 16,550. 650, 750 that zone, and 37,000 on Banknifty upside. So 18,351 and 42 would be the breakout zone. Right? This is a medium term, but tomorrow's levels we already seen this in the support and resistance section of this video. So watch out that. So basically, you just have to control your risk, manage your risk, cut short if it spikes up again. Otherwise, play it safe. If it's low, it's easier for trading options, but you have to be still cautious because uncertainties are still there and they are right. So never carry forward position without hedging, but so that your capital is protected and you're still in the game, right? And protect your long-term capitals and play safe. And that's the view. Moderate bullishness for the next day. And if this video has helped some way to frame your view for the next day and help you make your trade plan for the next day in some way or other, consider hitting the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Share it to maximum. We have very few subscriptions and appreciate your help in this regard. Thanks for watching. Happy trading, happy learning, happy investing.